Alright, this is Brad at Seismic Audio. Just got a RMA back in for Miss Allison Robinson. 2 MPS 15s. Looks like a shockwave there, and that's probably going to be the landslide. And we're getting ready to unbox all this and try to hook it up and see if it works. I am a little concerned on this package right there. It didn't look like it got damaged in shipping, but we'll see once we get everything opened up how what it looks like. So stay tuned to this video. Okay, continuation of this video, we've got everything unboxed and to the side here, and up on first impression, we did notice that there was a small dent on this right here, was bent in. I don't know if it was like that or not. It had a lot of bubble wrap around it, so I doubt that it came damaged like that. It was probably already like that. And I notice around the back where the dip switches are at on the shockwave, number 6 dip switch was in on position, which indicates that the amplifier was running in a bridge mode. Number 7 was off, so that may be why one side of the amp is not working. We're going to go out and get some cables and get everything plugged up. So stay tuned to this video. Alright, so we've got the landslide. We're testing it first. We've got it hooked up. Got the master volumes about halfway. Come down here where the audio input's going. This is audio cable going to like an iPhone or MP3, and it's playing music right now, so I'm going to raise these up. I am getting so I am getting sound out of both speakers. We've got speak-on cable, this orange one plugged into this one, plugged into there, and then I've got a purple cable going to the other one. We're getting sound on both, and we've flip-flopped this a couple of times, and it's working as well. So the landslide appears to be working. The speakers, however, we'll call this speaker A. It has a blown titanium driver, so the highs are not working in that one. And then speaker 2 over here, it sounds like the main woofer may be blown. We won't know until the technician opens the cabinet up. There could be a burn-up crossover or something like that causing that. But the landslide is working. The only thing that I can think of, the reason that maybe it didn't work for you, these main out jacks here, left and right, those are only for powered setups, or you can use those to tie in amplifiers or any powered speakers. If you're using 1/4 inch cables into that, they will not output any power to power the passive speakers. So I don't know if that was what was going on or not, but like I said, the landslide appears to be working. We're going to go ahead and get the shockwave amplifier underneath that set up, and so stay tuned to this video. Okay, so I'm plugging one of these 3-pin XLR cables into input 1 on the back of the shockwave. The other end of this cable is a male TRS 1/4 inch. I'm going to plug it into the mixer, into the main out left. And we did change the mode switches that you had. We left the top and the bottom the way you had it, because that's just a limit switch. Okay, my iPhone ran out of storage, so I'm going to pick up where I left off. We left the dip switches set where you had them, except for 6 and 7. We turned 6 in the off position. You had that in the on position, which represents half of the bridge mode turned on. In bridge mode, the power amplifier, the power doubles on that, and 6 and 7 should both be on. So that may be why you were experiencing only one channel working. We turned that one off and turned 4 and 5 dip switches on, which makes one of these inputs run both channels. We took the speak-on cables, plugged those in. We're going to come around here, make sure the amplifier's on in halfway position, and the master faders are up. We have the landslide we're using as the powered mixer right now, but we're not using the output power. We've got the left cable main out going into the input of the amplifier to tie that in. We're going to come around here. We've still got sound going. I'm going to raise the volume. So as you can tell, both speakers were working. They didn't sound that good. This speaker over here, I may have mentioned it in the last video, appears to have the horn driver blown. And this speaker over here, the main woofer, doesn't sound good. It's either almost blown, or we could have a crossover issue, and we'll have to get the technician to check that cabinet out and see what the issue may be. So there you have it. The shockwave is working correctly. The landslide is working correctly. It seems the only issue at this point is maybe you had the settings incorrect, and it sounds like the speakers could have shorted out because of that reason. It sounds like something could have got blown because of the settings being incorrect. One other thing I wanted to note, on the main left and main right output, this is not outputting any power from the powered mixer. This is just for powered speakers, powered subs, or tie-in amplifiers. So if you were using 1/4-inch cables out of those two jacks into the MPS 15s, that is probably why you thought the landslide wasn't working, because it does not produce any power that way. So there you have it. I'll call you now and let you know about this information. Thank you.